Hey everyone, didn't think you'd be seeing me so soon. Depend on when this video goes up. Again, in the same attire as the last one because I just finished the last one and beginning the next one while it's fresh in my mind. So a lot of things. One part of paintball that a lot of people kind of screw up on, and I guess it's becoming a meme in the community nowadays, is reloading and how to reload a paintball marker. Uh, I guess gone are the days of the no look of uh, reloading a hopper. I see nowadays that people are kind of just like they'll shoot, they'll drop the lane, they'll reload, and then they'll come back up and shoot again, which is not a bad thing. But if you're dropping a lane in a crucial part of the moment, that can be obviously a crucial part of the moment, right? Of the point. So I wanted to help everybody out and try to tell you about how I learned to reload without looking. I'm sorry again for the pausing and all that stuff. I have something called aphasia, so it's hard for me to like articulate my sentences and think of what I'm going to say because the words escape me sometimes. So if you want to learn about that, just look it up. But please have patience with me. Thank you. But anyways, so one thing that I did to learn how to do it is not only doing it at the field and dumping all my paint outs all over the place, but it's as simple as this. You are sitting there on YouTube, right? Especially those who are desktop users for computers. You're sitting there at your computer and you're watching a web series, you're watching a video, you're watching a movie. This is all you have to do. You grab your marker, you put your hopper on it, and in this case, I have paint in the hopper from practice and everything. It's just a hopper I didn't get to use. But you have your hopper, you have your speed feed, and you take a pod, right? You're going to sit there, and while you're watching this movie or your video or whatever, you just, because you're doing literally nothing else, you're going to pretend to reload the entire time. You have the movie's like what? An hour, 2 hours, or an hour and a half, 2 hours long. This is all you got to do. Let me get this into focus one sec. That's quite literally all you're doing. That is how I learned how to not look and shoot. And reload, sorry. It's that easy. I mean, you're not doing anything anyways. The pod doesn't have to have paint in it. You can empty out all the paint. I mean, that's what I did and put it in my hopper. So yeah, just literally, you could even do the idea of pulling it out, popping it open, and pouring it, popping it out, pouring it. One thing I will say that will help is in your pod pack. Actually, let me go get it one sec, because this is easier if I just show you. So this is the pod pack I was telling you about that I used to use. This is like the first pod pack I ever had, and I still have it as a backup. This Sly pod pack. So unfortunately, because I don't want to give him credits, but I have to give him credits, Mike from Tech PB showed me this. So it's kind of just stuck with me ever since. Sorry, this Ziploc. So Ziploc. I meant sorry, I meant to say the Velcro. Sorry about that. So when you're wearing your pod pack, obviously your back. God, I'm so sorry. This blur is awful. So your body is obviously coming through right here. What you do down here is you keep the tab of your pod on the outside, right? Ready to pull out. Because when you unlatch, sorry, this side, and you go to pull, obviously not from this angle, but from you being inside the pod pack, of course, and you going down and reaching to pull it out, your thumb will already be on the tab. And when you pull it out, all you're doing is popping it open with the tab out right there, as you can see. I'm putting this up. So that way, when we're sitting here and we're playing and we need to reload, all you're doing is pulling out, and your finger, when you're pulling, is already behind the tab. So you're pulling out and you're popping it open. So it's like a little tidbit of information that'll go a long way. So with that being said, don't just throw your pods in there randomly. Have the tab poking out the side that works with both left and right side and on the inside. When you have your pod sticking up like this, do it from this side. When you have your pod sticking up on your like extra flap tabs, these extra flap tabs right here, do the same exact thing. Have it up but pointed to where your thumb would be, right? So if you're reaching back and grabbing this way, obviously it doesn't really work. But if you're one of those players that reach back and grab it this way, have it pointed towards you so that you can bring it up and already have it popped open, right? So what you could do is take this one step further, and like when you're watching a movie or something and you don't feel like sitting down, is to do it while standing up. I personally, what I would do if I were you is personally put your tank on your marker. That way you know exactly how far it's going to be out for you to keep reloading. You know what I'm saying? So that way you're not just sitting there on the couch and you're holding it way out here and you're going to sit here and reload all the way out there. You're not going to sit here all the way close to you like this and just reload like that. You're going to have the actual distance of where your tank is going to be. Dude, my wires and crap are all over the place. So you're going to have it out exactly where it should be, right? And you're going to be able to reload. You're going to reload. Because you could see in the beginning when I was first demonstrating that when I was sitting here and I was trying to show you, I had it all the way down here when it shouldn't be. It should be up here. My nose is at the back cap. I'm sitting here reloading nonstop. All right. So that hopefully will help you guys with reloading. Reloading is like I said, you can see it everywhere. You can go on TikTok, you can go on YouTube, you can go on the web series. It seems like everybody will be shooting. They'll drop the gun, reload, start yelling for a few, head check something, and then go back to shooting exactly what they were shooting. Seems a little counterintuitive, especially if you don't want to drop the lane. You know, you could keep it up. So, yeah, hopefully this helps you guys with reloading. The next one, I have a few more ideas for the next one, which will kind of be not all-encompassing, but we'll have a deeper tips and stuff like that. These ones that I'm doing right now are just kind of face value. It's, you know, your typical easy stuff. Then we'll get into things like field awareness and sliding, especially sliding. So we'll get into things like that, communication, stuff like that. So appreciate you guys watching this episode, and hope you got something from it, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.